things in this world. But if the family's foundation is sketchy, and you got the bros trying to do right and the women trying to do wrong, you know who praying. Because you know, the sanctified wife sanctifies the whole household. The wife, the queen, is Sapando Bosabaya. The queen is supposed to cover the castle. Ooh, Jesus. The queen covers the castle, the king, and the whole entire castle. The queen delegates, you know, instructions to whoever she delegated to. You know, the queen is supposed to solidify and fortify the infrastructure, the foundation. One, through prayer, and through the delegation of however she delegates, with the instructions from the king. Okay? They work simultaneously together, but the queen has, you know, she got a little sauce that, you know, the king ain't got to make stuff happen. You know what I'm talking about? So, if the queen is out of order, then the whole infrastructure is jacked up. One day the Lord gonna let me break down that chessboard thing and how the family structure is set up and all of that. But we gotta do better. We gotta do better. Y'all gotta do better, because I ain't, you know, when mine come, we gonna be straight. We gonna be on one accord in spirit. And that's another thing. You know, when you in relationship, sugar, or endeavoring to be in relationship, before you have relations, you know, there should be a spiritual foundation between the two. See, covenant starts in the spirit first. Ooh, Lord have mercy. With Jesus. And then it's demonstrated in the natural. But you cannot have covenant if you're not on one accord in the spirit. Because how could two walk together except they agree? If you in a situationship and the situation is sketchy and you got this one stepping over here and that one stepping over there and all this stuff going on, there cannot be a firm foundation or full foundation of firm infrastructure to where the enemy won't be able to get in. Because why? You got, ain't nobody on one accord. And I done seen some queens do some crazy stuff. Y'all heifers be having men for everything. A man for lunch this day, a man for lunch that day, a man for lunch this day, a man for lunch that day, a man for this bill, a man for that bill, a man for this note, a man for that note. You know, a man for relations, a man for philalo. You know, y'all would just be having a whole box of chocolates, treats. Y'all be having a whole box of treats. And how in the hell do you keep up with all of that? And you got folk out here that's pure and waiting on both sides, men and women. That's pure and waiting, but they seeing this and that and this and that. And if your foundation ain't Jesus, then, you know, you'll never be out here in these streets trying to be dating nothing. There's a lot going on out here, and it's not all God. And it sure ain't good. So, I love y'all, man. I'm just, a nobody trying to tell everybody about somebody who can save anybody. And every foundation has to be, it got to start with Jesus. Every relationship must start with Jesus. Every connection must start with Jesus. If Jesus ain't the center of it, then it ain't nothing. It's going to crumble. If Christ, on Christ the solid rock I stand, and all other ground is sinking sand. If Christ is not the foundation of your relationship, then you have no relationship. Because only in Jesus you could weather the storms. Only in Jesus can you weather through the warfare. Because when you on your way to purpose, baby, them witches and warlocks be planted. Them do dirties be doing dirty. But they can't touch the chosen ones, is what they don't understand, poor babies. They'll figure it out by and by. And they can't stop what God has, already orchestrated and done in the spirit. God done some things and made some connections in the spirit that can't nobody stop. Even though them niggas be trying, they be trying, poor babies. But what God has joined together, can't no man put asunder. Can't nobody sever it. So, we gonna have to do better, women. We gonna have to cover our men. Whether you got one or not. I cover everybody. I don't leave nobody out. Even women. I cover everybody. Why? Because we all need prayer. I don't want everybody praying for me though, because y'all ain't, I'm cool. But we got to do better. In relationship, we got to be an example. God, make me your example. We got to be God's example in the earth realm. We can't be out here in these streets playing around, with the devil and skipping with the Skittles. We got to do better. Women, we got to cover our men. And men, you got to cover your rib cage, your ribs. My rib cage covers me. I don't know where he at, but I know he covers me. He got to cover me because I be out here talking some stuff, man. I be talking cash money doo-doo, and it be real stuff. So, I know the Lord, got somebody out here praying and covering me. And he keeps me covered. Because I'm willing to do what folk ain't going to do. I'm willing to say what you thinking and ain't going to say. But women, y'all going to have to do better, sugars. I done seen too many of my bros out here hurting because y'all hiding the drawers and, you got to have attention from here, there, and everywhere. I got to go.